Thank you very much.
iHeartRadio is a proud partner of E3 2021 and the #1 podcast publisher in the U.S. Listen to all your favorite shows on the iHeartRadio app. And, of course, Golden Boy, just like us. Use the razor stuff. Use the razor blade.
Use the razor stuff.
Use the razor chair. Have a good time. You know what I mean?
I have actually been wanting a razor blade for a very long time. When I used to work at Twitch.
Put it in your bag.
Yes, I should. When I used to work at Twitch, you had an option. You can either get a razor for like Windows users or a Mac.
Yeah.
And I don't mess with Macs at all.
Is it indie time?
My brain just doesn't work that way for some reason. So I went with the original razor blade.
Yeah.
That was so fun to carry around the office. Just a sleek black thing.
Sure,
I love
play
this
games
thing.
whenever you want, too.
Yeah,
right?
it was amazing.
That's pretty
I
big,
used to
right?
just, at that time, I was playing a lot of controller games, so I would just plug it in and just go nuts. It was a good time. So yeah, it sounded like a shameless plug, but I swear to God, it was the truth.
Well, speaking of a shameless plug, the Razer Blade is a great place to play indie games. And what an indie presentation
Oh,
we
yay.
just had. Of course, it's not over. We have the
Indie
panel coming
time.
up, but there's
Hi, Ed
something set in that
Niels.
panel here. Janet Garcia, of course, from MinMax and Kinda Funny, put up this tweet. That's the beauty of independence. You can try to avoid the urge to appeal to a majority.
What's
That was
up?
Ed
How are
McNeil on
you?
that panel right there.
So good.
I think that is the power of indie games, and especially as we're here at E3 talking about the biggest of big AAA games, but also spotlighting.
I
some
just
of these
woke
small
up.
indies is, yeah, you can take more chances as a small studio.
Like,
It's vital to highlight the
10 minutes ago?
games business as a whole because there's so
And
much diversity.
I was like,
there.
huh, I wonder what's
it's
going
just
on
in
with
the
E3.
Games that they're delivering, top to bottom. You can.
I wonder what's going on with E3. And I was like, let's check the schedule. I'm like, oh, Indie Showcase in 10 minutes. I should stream that. So here I am. You've been super happy these past few days? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh. Hi, Shimura. Your girlfriend and you're sharing your darkest secrets. Oh. What kind of secrets do you have, Shimura? Are you gonna share with the rest of the class?
Lighter until somebody on our subreddit was like, "This is a great game. You need to play it."
He's talking about Reddit.
So powerful that E3 keeps doing indie showcases, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get back to game review.
Yeah.
We know why we're here. We know why you're there. So without further delay, here are some of the hottest indie titles set to come your way soon.
Okay, here we go. I like this. E3 exclusive. Nah, I'm good teach. Is this caption gonna go away? Okay, I guess it's just staying there. Is your model 3D now? It's technically 2D, but yes. This is kind of cool looking. I want to play as a paper airplane. Okay, let's just turn the closed caption off because they're not going away. It's been a while since you joined a stream. Hey, that's okay, don't worry. This looks really cool, actually. Yeah, I dig this. What does chat have to say about this? This actually looks awesome. That does. That actually looks really cool. I'm down. What do we got here? Space game. A paper game that's not Paper Mario. Have you seen that? I think it's called like Bug Tales or something. It's a game that is very much inspired by Paper Mario. I haven't played it, but it looks really cool. This looks like some RTS stuff, and I'm terrible at RTS. Hi, Not Corpse. How are you? You should look it up at Neil's. No, it's not A Bug's Life. It's like... I swear it's called like Bug Tales or something. Pretty good. I just woke up, so I'm a little sleepy. I'm a sleepy little lily. Bug Fables. Yes! That one. Also, hi Gaia.
Been a long time, Michael. I heard you were back.
It's very much inspired by Paper Mario.
But I don't remember sending you an invitation. I'd kill you myself. But where's the fun in that?
Was it last year?
No, Michael.
It seems like it was. Maybe it was 2 years ago. It feels like it's been out a while. This is interesting. This gives me like the way the art style is presented gives me Doom vibes, like original Doom vibes. You know how like the sprites are always front facing. This looks cool.
I'll be watching you, Michael. Good luck, old friend.
Pog. Doom Noir? Wait, is it literally called Doom Noir? Overwatch. Overwatch is an indie game. Confirmed.
All right, Captain. I got the intel.
Good. Now take it to the uplink.
That's Tracer. That's literally Tracer. She's blinking like Tracer.
Target is marked.
Oh, thanks. Ciao. So, remind me, what's the deal with this intel?
I guess I'll kill you now.
The drone is down.
Yeah, Tracer.
The drone is mine.
Another shooter. Is this a VR shooter?
Armor.
Like the way the guns are in their hands makes it look VR. You see what I'm saying? Like the way they're holding the guns makes it look like it's a VR game.
Download the data. Sal, you know what to do.
Toretta. Soldiers, we need you here. Keep your wig on tight. I'm all over it.
Imagine if Toby Fox emerges from the shadows. Yo, what if they actually showed Deltarune Chapter 2 in this presentation?
What do with the intel?
We need it for the job. You know, the heist, larceny.
Larceny? More like...
Larcenauts. More like Arsenauts. Yeah, oh no, yeah, it is a VR game. Undertale 3. Toy Soldiers is back. Wouldn't it be Toy Soldiers are back?
A most ingenious plan to end this war too sweet and straight away. So I asked to see
This is
the general what the
really low quality. Can I turn up the quality a little bit?
in a trance is where you're meant to stay.
Minecraft 2. Oh my god, Minecraft 2. Minecraft 2 already exists though. It's called Cliff Horse. It's the game that was made by Notch after Minecraft. We never liked nor played Undertale. Undertale's really good. Metal Slug wouldn't fall under indie games, would it? It's made by SNK. The old interview where Toby Fox promoted Undertale, and he said that a dog bit him and infected him and went behind the couch to transform into a drawing of a dog. What? Whenever I see small tanks, I think of tanks on Wii Play, and I want more tanks. I want more Wii Play tanks.
That was tough.
A new 2D Metroid.
Some beast is looking at us.
Maybe not.
Whoa, would you look at that? Mars is one heck of a planet. So green and beautiful.
Mars is green.
Just be careful, sir.
This looks interesting. How did I know you were going to refer to Wii Play tanks? It's just... it's just how I am, Wiggly. Also, hi, Wiggly. How are you? It's great to hear from you. Something came up yesterday when we were doing more E3 reactions, and the word Wiggly came up, and I was like, Wiggly! Wiggly's here! Free to use. What is this game? Yeah, maybe it was Slime Rancher 2. What is with the cows? Moolander. Oh my god. Slime Rancher 2.
Game developers
Saints.
are creative,
A Wiggly
passionate,
adventure.
and driven. We tackle new technologies and overcome many challenges in the pursuit of our creative
Moo
vision.
Rancher, the cows in it
IGDA
looked like the
is
cows
our
from
mission to support and
Earthworm
empower
Jim.
all game developers around the world.
That's what I was. That's the vibe I was getting.
Community, mentorship,
Oh my gosh,
research,
Gaia!
knowledge,
Yes.
and best practices. We're here for you when you need it.
Same
So you
brain
can advance your
cell.
career while keeping your health. Join us and help make our industry a better place for all of us, now and in the future. Help make a difference.
Earthworm
and
Jim
join
confirmed.
The IGDA.
Launch the cow. Aww. Getting a job is hard, Shimura. I still need to find a job in Ohio so I can move there and have income. This concept is meh. What, a shmup? Having a quiet day. I'm kind of having a quiet day too. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago and I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on with E3 today. And then I was like, oh, an indie showcase. Let's watch that. So I started streaming. Danmaku? What's that? Bark. Paw Patrol. Ohio. Bark, bark. Woof. Yo, yesterday, I totally called Age of Empires 4, though. Like, as soon as I started showing it, I was like, is this Age of Empires 4? I called that one. That was my best call yesterday. Oh, being a game dev is rewarding with focus on stuff. Epic music means epic game. That is interesting looking. Like, you don't see a lot of top-down shooters like this anymore. With this, like, style. Tunguska? Oh my gosh, what is this 3D platformer / 2D platformer? Whoa! Super Paper Mario confirmed! Yo, I love this. I love the concept. I really do. That was such, like, that's one of the coolest things about Super Paper Mario. Let's see if chat says Super Paper Mario. Yeah, I think I saw it. Extra Galactica. But yeah, Super Paper Mario is a good game. And I love the flipping between 2D and 3D concept. DMCA! DMCA! This song sounds like it could be copyrighted. Football. I love football. Football is my life. I run down the football field and catch the football. What are you really made of? I'm made of football.
What are you really made of? That music got me hyped, huh? I was like, okay.
Is this Tetris? Tetris?
Anyway, we just looked at the indie game presentation, and I wrote down a bunch of titles there.
Wait, is that it?
Extra Galactica is the one that we just saw, and I was telling y'all earlier, my friend was a part of that project, so very cool there. But that was just one of many games that had a very retro feel. Fallen Aces was another.
No Silk Song.
So yeah, I just feel like I'm getting all these retro
Resident
vibes
Sleeper.
this year. Damon, I'm sure you're loving it.
Yeah, for sure. And I liked Extra Galactica. First of all, I love the pixel art style, so that appeals to me.
Tetris 7.
It looks like the gameplay's a mix
Well,
of
Tetris
shooter
2 already
and
exists,
2D
and
action
there's several
platformer.
Tetris
Do you
games
have
that
any more
aren't
information
Tetris.
about what that game actually is?
To be honest, he sent me like a 2-page email, so I'll make sure to pass it along to you, Damon, for sure.
What was your favorite
Honestly,
game?
he sent it
Why
to
why
me
don't
this
they have
morning. He was like, Dude, this is gonna be in the show. I was
the
like,
airplane
"What?"
game?
Like that was one that I wrote down earlier that I liked because I got to.
That was
get
the
a
best
sneak peek of the
one.
Presentation. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that game, and yeah, that totally vibed. It was amazing.
put
But Fallen Ace is another one that I
number
put
5.
down there. Very Doom inspired, and we saw something from the same studio or creator yesterday. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
Hi, Kaferi.
Dave
Hello,
Oshry from
hello.
Blood during the PC gaming show
Yeah.
before he was unceremoniously cut off by Gabe Newell talking about Steam Next Fest.
Yeah.
But they have a bunch of cool stuff coming out. I also love all the URLs they have for each of their games, very tongue-in-cheek. This one is literally Doom Noir.
Yeah.
It does feel like a throwback to the FPS of yesteryear, but with that stylized sort of 1920s gangster flair. It looks like a lot of fun.
It's
Oh
gonna
my
work.
goodness, I love the narration, right? I was just like that.
I don't
villain,
have work
that,
today.
That voice is just
Thank
haunting
goodness.
me.
I'm sure it really spoke to you, Michael.
Yeah. The whole trailer was like, yo, Michael, I know you. I'm watching you. I'm like, oh, you're watching me. Oh, I appreciate that because I'm on the E3 stage. You know the vibe.
Who is this
And
guy?
Michael, I want to talk to you about Fallen Frontier Alliance of Salt Sons?
Alliance of the Sacred Sons.
Sacred Sons. I can't read my own handwriting, you guys. And then Terranecta. And you and
Alliance
Dave are kind
of
some crosstalk about how
Salt
these indie games
Sons?
are keeping dead genres alive.
Yeah, the genres.
When are we
that
getting to
have been
Capcom
of
segment?
yesteryear, especially
Capcom
for,
segment is
that aren't
at
really popular. You can't
like
really get a AAA
5:30, I think. Let me double check.
We have Humankind and we have Civilization, but
Capcom
if you want a different 4X strategy game,
is
that's what Alliance of the Sacred
at
Sons is kind of covering. And
5:30.
Terranecta, a grand strategy game. Of course, we have Total War, but maybe you want a little bit of
5:30,
variety.
which
So the
is
thing
in
about
2
independent
hours.
Games that I really like is that you can revitalize those genres
What
of
is-
the past. And you could do
Freedom
you could be experimental.
games.
And I think this is a theme also when you look at
Freedom
a lot of the
games.
independent games, is that they have experimental game mechanics. I think that Neko Ghost Jump,
Freedom
which I don't know
games.
like you can play with perspective and put a spin on platforms.
Hi, Lazy
And,
Panda.
yeah, but that
Hello, you're at
the
work?
triple
Well, I'm glad to
threat
have
of
you here.
strategy Games. I know that I used to play a lot of them when I had time back in the
Freedom
day.
games,
I used to play a lot of StarCraft
E3.
and Warcraft, and I miss
And
like the
Minecraft.
early days of Civilization 4.
And Craft. Okay. Freedom Games. What is Freedom Games? Does anyone know what Freedom Games is? Oh, you're brought here by Rin? She's cool. Freedom Games. What do you think? Should I stick around for Freedom Games? Oh, I wanted to see the Wholesome Direct, but I missed it. I was at work. I don't know what Freedom Games is.
Welcome to the lily pad. Give me your livers, please.
Phoenix Luis, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I appreciate it. Oh, there's more Moolander.
If y'all could hear the puns coming from Dan, we really should be writing them down. We did have the pull up earlier though, and I wasn't able to reference it right away because I just love hearing y'all talk about this stuff. But I do think
She's
that
a gamer
Nico Bishop
girl.
was #1. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
there you go. And then also I know there was Life Slide and a bunch of other
Freedom
incredibly cute
Games.
ones that I
Are
was
they a
like, oh my gosh,
developer?
indie games, just so much fun. But okay, favorites. Should we go down the line here? Damon, what you picking? I see the wheels turning.
I mean, they were coming
Game
fast and
publisher.
furiously.
Yeah.
I know people like Fallen Aces. I gotta give a shout out to Toy Soldiers HD. I
that was
reviewed
fun.
the original
Upcoming
Toy Soldiers for
games.
IGN way back in the day, and that's like a tower defense game that you're gonna take the action right down to the ground. It's built in 3D space, so it's really cool to see that game making a comeback.
Interesting.
I already mentioned Neko Ghost Jump, but I do want to shout out I forgot the name.
Tunguska, the
Tunguska.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, I really messed that one up. But yeah, the top-down shooter. That looks interesting. I'm very interested in that.
Larcenauts, let's go. Let's compete in VR. I'm down
Oh
for it.
my gosh, I love it. I think we picked Tunguska as well, but Nico
So,
very close behind.
10 minutes from now
Let's
is
see what GB and Greg thought of the indie games that we saw today.
Freedom Games presentation, which I don't know what Freedom Games is, but do you guys want to watch it? Should we watch it?
Golden Boy, what do you have over there? What stood out to you from that indie presentation? 2021.
You're welcome, Shimura.
I'm actually
Hello there.
newly
Hello there.
appointed member of the VR community.
General Kenobi.
You know, so Larcenauts was
Thank you for the
awesome.
sound.
I liked it a lot. Big shout out to my boy BMF. Who covers a lot of the VR stuff, is a thrill seeker, big fan of those.
Howdy,
guys.
howdy.
Always love checking
Hi,
out their
Krabs.
content.
How are you
Keep up to date
today?
on all things VR. Of course.
Anything exciting from the indie game showcase? They if you want to stick around with it, I'll hang out. Cool. I like having you here, Wiggly. There was this like paper airplane game that looked really cool. What else was cool in that? There was this kind of Doom looking game. Sit up straight. Okay. Sitting up straight. Paper airplane game. Paper plane. I guess if it was just announced, it might not be the first thing to show up. But we were talking about Bug Fables a second ago. Oh, a new Smooth McGroove song. DMCA. Ooh. He's got such a good voice. Oh, we can't talk about being turned on. That's against DMCA. That's against TOS, I mean. I just want to see a Bug Fables trailer. I love Smooth McGroove, though. Okay, make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Bug Fables is what we're talking about. It's very much like Paper Mario. And you can see that pretty quickly. I've never played it, but maybe I should? I've only heard good things about this game. One of your party members is a bee. Yeah. A heckin' cute bee. Right? Let's see if we can get a shot of that bee again. Yeah, look at the... Oh, look at how cute that bee is. Krabs is a big bee fan. Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to do the Miitopia Mii Maker. I want to make Miis of my friends. If I had my Switch set up. I don't have my Switch set up right now, which is a bit of a pain. But if I did, I would totally play it. Fighting toxicity in games.
There's definitely
Step number...
kind of
Aaron Ego Raptor Game Grumps Hansen.
to be mean in a game. And I think that's got to change.
We've all had bad days.
Pikachu, I choose you, go!
Cranky 90s on us in the Fortnite lobby and we can't build as quick and he just builds it.
Yeah, honestly, having that be the default Mii Maker would be amazing.
I don't think we should all be okay with just accepting like, oh, this is how people talk on this video game. Like, that is not okay.
There's a difference between conflict and dialogue. When you're having a conversation, you don't have to agree.
Where do they come up with these segments?
Toxic, right? There's no respect.
There's a social contract you enter into as a human when you walk out your front door.
How do they approach these people with this concept? They're like, this is E3. We want you to talk about toxicity in games.
It's easier to just say, oh, mute your mic or don't say anything, but no.
What was that one tweet that said like, cyberbullying isn't real, fam. Just walk away from your computer.
To grow thicker skin. Having other people in the community that have gone through that.
That's so messed up. Hi, Aaron. Hello, hello.
Find those
cyberbullying isn't real.
I think just pushing a positive environment is a good place.
Oh yeah, it was Tyler the Creator.
Say something. I think it starts with all of us standing up.
I don't know.
Haha. Okay, I can't read this out loud, but.
About things that really matter.
I think over the years, the space has become a lot more.
What the fuck?
There's such an overwhelming presence of like positivity and acceptance and diversity, and
great strides are being made. But I also
close your eyes.
From us as the people that like to play.
Scientists discover miraculous ways to stop cyberbullying.
And no one should be able to take you from what you love.
What's up, everyone? I'm Stella Chung, and in today's fix, Starfield makes a splash at the Xbox and Bethesda showcase.
Do you remember the all-female gamer cyberbullying police? Wait, what? No, I don't remember this. Also, she had what is that guy's name? What is the squirrel's name from Animal Crossing? It starts with an M, right? Oh my gosh, the Starfield trailer was so trash. Marshall! I was gonna say Maverick, but
we get a look inside
yes, it's Marshall.
Which looks reminiscent of the space age ships from the 60s.
Yo, the Starfield trailer was such trash.
Gameplay itself. On stage, Todd Howard said that Starfield is about hope and shared humanity. Bethesda also confirmed separately that Starfield
Not
will be the
not
first
any
game to run its
gameplay.
updated Creation Engine 2, which means improvement to graphical fidelity, among other things. A tweet
Among?
shared by Bethesda Game Studios themselves stated, "We've spent years
Among
developing it
Us?
to power the next generation of immersion and exploration." And yes, you'll be able to play it on Xbox consoles and PC when it lands on November 11th, 2022.
The police that ban people for bullying people in video
A
games.
deeper look at Halo Infinite and its free-to-play multiplayer. Our first taste of Infinite's multiplayer came in the form of a fast-paced montage of match moments across a variety of maps.
Wait, so can you just like download Halo Infinite multiplayer without having Halo Infinite? That's kind of cool, I suppose. Yeah, a new engine from Bethesda? Crazy, right?
The experience will reportedly be optimized for every device: PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S. We also got a glimpse at the campaign with Master Chief.
Why do they... Okay, why do they like advertise like that, like it's a good thing? Like, oh, it's optimized for every system. Yeah, like it should be. I don't understand why promoting a game to be optimized is a tagline worth advertising. Like, of course it's supposed to be optimized.
Remaster of Diablo 2 announced at BlizzCon earlier this year, fans have been wondering
Like, that should be a
if they
given.
can take on the forces of hell again, and we finally have an answer.
Yeah, Diablo 2 actually looks pretty
Is
cool.
hitting consoles and PC on September 23rd. This HD remaster of the classic ARPG will be available on PC via Blizzard's Battle.net and Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Oh, it's on
It
Switch?
includes both the Diablo 2 base game and Lord of Destruction expansion. This follows
Sick.
the playable alpha in April, which looked pretty impressive. Despite a few changes, Blizzard is trying to stay true to Diablo 2.
It's just gonna be duct tape on the old ones.
Fire and Brimstone for you, the remaster will be available standalone or as a part of a bundle, the Diablo Prime Evil Collection. This comprehensive collection contains the Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, which includes Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls expansion, the Rise of the Necromancer content
I played
pack,
Diablo
and
3.
cosmetic goodies. Pre-orders are available now, and don't forget to
I've never played Diablo 2 though. I only played Diablo 3 because a friend was like, "Hey, I want you to play this with me," and I did, and I didn't like it.
Microsoft blow your mind? Let us know. I'm Stella Chung, and that was your Daily Fix. Now that you're all
Hi,
caught up
Stella
on the news,
Chung.
be sure to check out the rest of our E3 coverage on YouTube, across social media, and even on your smart TV. Download the IGN app on all of your mobile
She's got a
devices,
Nintendo
subscribe
Switch
to the Daily Fix
on her
Snapchat,
pillow
and
over
for
there
all
with
things,
custom
everything else,
controllers.
IGN.com.
Hello there. Hi, Andrew.
Welcome back, folks. Freedom Games is
Welcome
our
back.
next developer coming up. And, you know, when you have games that are like called Cat Cafe Manager or Dog Shelter, I think we can assume that
Dog
these are gonna be
Shelter.
pretty fun. So, folks, here's Freedom Games.
Dog Shelter. I have some pickles here.
I decided, you know what, I've dabbled in indie games. I'm gonna give this one last shot.
Let's just make a game. It felt like jumping into the deep end.
I realized that making games is like a real thing that you can do.
It's just
What?
the word is liberating.
We owned this project.
We just want to make a fun game.
You have an idea of what the vision of it looks like, but then it actually coming out the other side looking like that, it's pretty rare. I co-founded the studio with two of my friends. We had all worked at a company that did not end up turning out like any of us had hoped. So coming out of that experience, the three of us, we wanted to do something that felt a little bit more authentic to who we were and what we liked. Going into it, we knew that we had
The lack of face is a stylistic choice.
the core pillars of game design already there and having experience. We were able to cover a lot of bases.
How's the
This is
salt?
really the first time we've been able to pour so
I love
much of
salt.
ourselves into the development of a game. I think I'm
That's
most
why I
proud
eat
of us
pickles.
being able to look at this game and know that we're hitting our own quality bar, especially for our first game.
I got some coffee here too. Dream! Only a small percentage of people that watch my E3 presentations are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking the presentation, consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind. Dream, wake, repeat. Dream, die. Hell yeah, put the salt in the coffee. Gosh. Salty coffee. Dreamscaper. Is it Dreamscaper or Dreamscaper?
At some point you go, oh wait, we didn't know how to do that part. Well, I guess we got to figure it out. The 4 of us who started the studio worked in AAA. I left to go start making indie games. So we took that
He worked in
opportunity
AAA.
to kind of use our old friend group and our old expertise to start up the Wandering Band. And it was the first time that all of us felt complete creative control. That was fun. It was a challenge. It was also scary at the beginning. On a AAA team, you have technical artists and a dozen animators.
Saltwater coffee.
The biggest challenge for us was
Saltwater coffee. I think you mean saltwater
I
toffee.
wouldn't trade it away. I think it's the creativity and the creative freedom is totally worth it.
I swear, Gravy. This is why I love having you in my streams. What is this? Brand new features including Creative Sandbox Mode, Additional Hard Difficulty, New Game Plus.
The retro games. These were our favorites.
Yo,
We
yo,
tried to combine
RPGs
a
like
lot of
this?
different elements from different games and give it a unique
Pokemon? This
twist.
is
A shout out to
Pokemon?
the community. They helped us translate the demo. They helped us get out the words. The demo has been played over 1 million times.
Coromon?
It's just great to get it.
They're not even trying to hide it.
Make Coromon what it is.
They're not even trying to hide the Pokemon inspiration. I mean, it looks good. It does. Admittedly, I do miss the sprite work of Pokemon games. I'm actually digging this. Yo, this is actually sick. Like, no lie, this is actually pretty sick looking. Legendary Pokemon. I would play this. Coromon. It's not Pokemon. No, that actually looks like really cool.
I had lived in Kyoto for a while where I'd gone to a cat cafe and it was such a surreal experience for me at the time. So we sat down and we prototyped Cat Cafe Manager. When you're petting
Cat Cafe
cats,
Manager.
I don't know what it is, like endorphins that are being released, like the good feeling that you get from that. We kind of wanted to put in the game. We live in a time that's like pretty stressful and out of control in a lot of ways. So for us, it's very important that you sort of get a cozy feeling when you get introduced to the game. Just making the cat
I like
cafe out of
cozy.
your dreams.
Open your own cat cafe. Start with quaint beginnings. Adopt unique cats and give them a new home. Time to relax with a cat. Kitty. I don't want to befriend customers, I want to befriend cats. Cat cafe. Little titty kitty. It's perfect for you.
From a really rural town. So is Tanner, the other lead
Me
developer
too.
in the game. We've been together since middle school, like I said. Yeah. There's no companies, right? There's no video
Doggo.
companies in Little Rock or the state of Arkansas. So we decided to just be the first.
Catstomers.
You is where you play as somebody working in
I
a dog
swear,
shelter,
Gravy.
and all the responsibilities that entails. People love dogs so much, but this is also about raising awareness, right? It's both of those things. There's diseases that can appear in the shelter. It's dirty, and adopters only want the cutest puppies, and they don't want the old dogs. Essentially, I just want people to walk away with more knowledge about the things we're representing. We've gotten a lot of people that work in real shelters that are like, I'm glad that you're doing this, because a lot of people don't realize how hard the work is and how thankless it is. So 20% of every dollar that Little Rock Games makes from this game is going to be going to the Pet Finder Foundation.
Aw, that's
The
wholesome.
game is about being hopeful that you can improve your community in some small way.
That's wholesome. It'd be cool. They're doing this backwards. It'd be cool if they showed the trailer first and then did like a brief developer commentary, rather than do the developer commentary, then show the trailer. It seems a little backwards. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is Nintendo E3. I just remembered. 2B for Smash.
I first started getting into games probably about 7 or 8 years old.
Is that the
Tinkering
Kazoo
around
kid?
with game engines. I started putting games on the web.
You know the
Flash
one.
Games and things like that. I always liked the idea of really silly deaths, characters getting blown to bits in like a cartoony way. It's usually an area of
Wait,
frustration, but when you can see your character's head just flying up and blood's going everywhere, it's like you just got
I
come up with the idea of having like a ninja warrior total wipeout death.
I love the idea of brutal deaths.
I was actually working 2 jobs at the same time as developing the game.
I want to see them explode with blood everywhere.
The checkout, just thinking about Slaughter League, and by the time I get home, I just like, we ended up deciding that it would be best if I worked full time on the game. This game, it sounds corny, but it's changed.
I want to see them
whereas no other game had before.
perish
My life
in brutal pain.
So to finally be able to do this as a job, is just.
So that's why I started making games.
I love it.
This is definitely like a good, just relax, chill in the evening, play with buds, laugh at stupid stuff kind of game.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is sick.
Anyone else think this is... It does look fun though.
I was pretty laid back in college. I did just fine.
We put the laughter in Slaughter. Oh my god, Wiggly.
None of us have ever worked on games at all. So for the majority of development, I worked on it in the dorm. Yeah, so we would sort of just sit in the dorm room, just like, you know, typing, working away. I learned how to code for like a whole week.
Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. It's literally Fire Emblem.
You know, where we're at, we're all 23.
They had Pokemon, and now we have Fire Emblem.
Be at E3 is pretty exciting.
This is straight up GBA Fire Emblem. SRPG? What is an SRPG? No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, it's straight up Fire Emblem. Like, this style is clearly based off the GBA games. Strategy RPG. Gotcha.
I failed my people.
Weakness has consequences.
Dalzim?
This would make for a fine tale.
Honestly, I feel like that can be said about a lot of things, Wiggly. Like, leave it to the fans to make a better game. Sonic Mania.
I've always thought that I would be good at making video games. My mom just sent me a picture of a drawing I did when I was like 8, titled...
I swear, this guy's hair.
I was diagnosed with Asperger's autism as a child.
Okay, now I feel bad
basically
for
kind
saying
of just
anything
told
about his hair.
myself, No, there's no way I could be in management. But through therapy as a child and then continuing my own efforts, I overcame it. Now I'm doing my dream, doing something I thought I couldn't do. Through this process, I've really
Good for you, man.
learned
Good
how
for you.
valuable people are. There's 20 people on the team. I'm just one of them. And I'm hoping to convey some of that through the game's narrative. You have to have growth and you have to have progress. So for us, with One Lonely Outpost, loneliness helps highlight the value of connection.
Respect the due. It's Stardew, but with more stars, because it's in space. It's like Stardew cross, what is that space Terraria game? What is that called? Is it Star something? Starbound. Yes, it's Stardew cross Starbound. To make Dew-bound, the star cancels out. Hi Doran, by the way, hello, hello. Mystical augments. Sanzavora. Oof, I don't know about the art style for this one. Drifting in and out of existence today. Aw, I hope you're doing okay. That looks a lot like a mobile game. Maple Story? I've heard of that. Please show your math to show that the stars cancel out. Bell wielder. Oh my gosh, it's a bell blade. Watch out, Kingdom Hearts. We're doing bell blades now.
Brings tough times, but we've also seen like success together.
Success for us is defined as being able to continue to do this because we really love it.
We want to be what we know and be the best at that.
Making something that people enjoy.
When the character talks and the text goes like this post if you agree.
Thank you, Freedom Games, for that showcase. Passionate.
I like dog
diverse,
pets.
Different. Unexpected, David. That's what I would call it.
Okay.
We're paying attention. Freedom Games is providing 20% of the profits of To the Rescue to the
That was not bad. That was pretty good.
Now, gentlemen, it's time to react. I will start with. I don't
Okay,
know,
so we have
I wasn't that familiar with Freedom Games before leading this E3 2020.
Okay. Indie showcase, Freedom Games, Ven's origin story. Okay, so we have about 2 hours until Capcom's presentation, which I want to do. I want to do a live stream for. I don't know if I want to wait. That's a long time to wait. I'm not entirely sure. If I should just... we should do it now, or like just stick around for now.
Very up the alley of anyone who likes Fire Emblem or things like
Yeah,
that.
Fire Emblem.
I also like they have an XCOM-esque wound system, which I appreciate. Adds another layer to it, so looks pretty exciting.
I thought it was cool. It was cool pixel art also, but also anime-style hand-drawn art that's going along with it.
Don't take that
What do you
away
guys
from me, David.
think?
Listen, if y'all want to get my attention with your video game, if you have anime-style artwork for your characters, I'll at least give you my
I think I'm gonna...
I'll say that much.
That was the one. I mean, for Dark DD, you went, ooh, I wrote my
Well, because like I'm gonna do Mega Man tonight, so
You liked it. I mean, yeah, and Cat Cafe Manager. Yo, Freedom Games really hit me with my brand.
we're doing Mega Man 8 tonight.
Cats, it was so cute. You know, Cat Cafe Manager. I've been to a cat cafe before. You know, you get a little coffee, you go pet the cats.
Yeah.
If you're allergic, R.I.P. But yeah,
Let's see what Lily Bell's streaming. She's about to start. Okay, so Lily Bell is cool. I want to be friends with her. Do you ever just like want to be friends with someone and you're like, how do I be friends with them? Well, when it comes to the streaming world, you raid them. Is she verified? She's a big streamer. She's got 11K followers. We streamed together before though. We streamed together when we did our April. Gosh, it was 2 months ago already. Holy crap. Lily thinks you're cool. Wiggly! Oh my gosh. Okay, fine.
Oh, nice.
No, it's fine.
Audio okay? Hi. Hello. Is my audio okay? Also, for some reason,
We can have that be the raid message.
and reopen it. Like that. I'm not going shirtless. No, it wasn't that I was going shirtless, but like I was wearing my little nipple pasties, and I was like,
Why can't I copy and paste this? Okay, here we go.
whether or not like nipples show or not. All right. I'm gonna close this and then reopen it because Mama's. Oh wait. Oh,
I'm trying to.
Cancel.
There we go. I copied it now. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a couple hours, less than a couple hours for the Capcom thing. But until then, go say hi to other Lily for me.
Everybody, how y'all doing?
See you again in a bit. Love you guys.